Hey there, welcome to this episode. We're going to take a look at setting the BPM, the tempo for your project. Now, with the MPC, we have our projects. Inside of that project, you have our sequences. That can be one long sequence, as we've already discussed. That could be your track, or it could be multiple sequences chained together to create the track. The cool thing about the sequences with the MPC is that you can maintain separate independent tempos and BPMs if you wish. The reason that's important is because if you like to make a song inside of one long sequence, then you could potentially, inside of one project, have multiple songs all at different tempos, and then you can kind of bounce between them. What you'll notice here, we have sequence 01, 80 BPM is my default. I showed you how you set that up. So every time I turn on the device, it's 80 BPM for me. If I create another sequence just by moving over to sequence 2, this is also 80 BPM. But if I move back to the first one and change this to 90 and then move over back to sequence 2, you'll notice it doesn't take that 90 with it. It maintains its own independent BPM. Now, if that's not convenient, maybe you're working on one track, all of your sequences you want at exactly the same BPM because you're going to chain those together, then you can press this little sequence button here where it changes to global. The only thing with that is that it will maintain the global BPM that you set when you created your template. So 80 was mine. You'll notice as I move through, if I created a new sequence, it's going to be 80 BPM. If I move over to number 2 or back to 1, it stays at 80 BPM, but it's not fixed there. It just means that that's what it bases it off of. So with sequence 1, if we come in here, we can still change the BPM to 94, but when I move over to sequence 2, sequence 3, sequence 4, however many we make, it maintains that number throughout. So pretty handy, independent control, independent tempo or BPM for your sequences. See you guys in the next episode.